Hi, I'm Keith.
This is Brenda.
We're from Blue Planet Travel.
Today we want to talk about the chef's table. We've had many wonderful experiences at the chef's table. Well, there was one time we did go to the chef's table, and make sure when you go to remember that they're teeny tiny portions. Even though they look so tiny, we were both thinking,
Yeah, we're gonna have to go get something to eat after this. There's just not gonna be enough food.
well, it was a 10-course meal. So just remember, by the end of that, even though the portions are really teeny tiny, you're gonna be full.
They added up, and we walked out of there, barely walked out of, it was a lot of food. Even the teeny tiny little portions, just when you added them up, was just so much. I know I stutter on that because it was so awesome.
And it was amazing to watch them. You can actually see them preparing the food, and they actually garnish it with tweezers and everything. It was amazing, and it was beautiful.
As we go along, you're going to see pictures that we put up, because we took a lot of pictures on this, because this was a really neat onboard excursion that we did. Now, the chef's table costs around $75 to $100, I think, depending on the ship, but you get a great experience. On the smaller ships, they have a setup that they do in the library areas on board those ships. On the newer and bigger ships, they have a specific venue specifically for the chef's table, where they have the kitchen, where you're right there in the kitchen. You get a tour of the galley. I should say the galley. It's the galley on board the ship. You get a tour of the galley. They show you some recipes of some very popular dishes like the Carnival melting cake, and then you go into your experience. Then once you get in there, they bring in the magician, and they do some little magic tricks there in front of you. And the magicians on board Carnival are really amazing. They do a great job. But they right in there in the chef's table while things are being prepped. They keep you occupied.
And in the main dining area, you can request them at any time, and they will go get them and bring them to your table.
As long as they're available.
Yes, as long as they're available.
But the different courses, they run you through so many courses in the chef's table, and they do, like she says, so much in front of you, where it's part of a show, and how they garnish and how they prepare and everything. It's so delicate, very delicate sometimes in the way they do things. They had this bubble thing, and I'll put that picture up just to show you. I can't even describe what it was. It was some sort of cucumber thing.
It was delicious.
It was awesome. Everything was delicious. Now, we did notice on the first time that we did the chef's table, we were sitting beside a couple of ladies from Texas?
I think it was Texas.
And they didn't understand the experience. So if you're not a adventurous eater, if you're not somebody who's there for the culinary art,
or willing to try new things,
and willing not to ask for a bottle of ketchup
or barbecue sauce,
that's quite an insult to a culinary artist, to bring you a bottle of Heinz 57 for your piece of steak that has been, prepared so expertly done, because you might have I don't even know how to put it, just not an adventurous side to you. One of the ladies actually asked for French fries.
One asked for a hamburger.
One asked for a hamburger, one asked for fries. Anybody that's watching this that has any kind of understanding of actual culinary art will probably be with us in that, going, oh no, that just kind of horrified by that kind of thing. So if you're not an adventurous eater, if you're not somebody that's willing to go out there and give something to try, then this might not be for you. That $75 to $100 might not be well spent if that's the type of person that you are. But if you're an adventurous person, if you're somebody that wants to try new things and have new experiences, this is definitely something that you need to try.
Well, I believe that it is worth the money, and we're going to have to do it on all of our cruises because it was so wonderful, and being able to see them prepare the food and everything, and it was delicious, and they had to roll us out of there. But make sure you make the time for that. Even though it can take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, it is worth the time and the money. Give it a shot.
It's definitely an experience. I'm Keith.
I'm Brenda.
We're Blue Planet Travel.
You deserve a great vacation. Let Blue Planet Travel get you there. Bye now.